Did you know that the original name for the Rasengan was supposed to be Halo Frozen Dessert Hair Whirl Jiraiya Twin Formula Sphere? Yes, it was confirmed. The creator, Minato, wanted to pay tribute to his sensei, Jiraiya. However, luckily, his wife Kushina came up with the idea of calling this cool technique Rasengan. So, in this video, I'm going to list all 30 versions of the Rasengan as seen in the Naruto and Boruto series so far. Here they are. First up, we have the basic Rasengan. The first type we saw in Naruto was the regular Rasengan, which is the most basic form of the technique. After Jiraiya taught Naruto the 3 basic steps to form a Rasengan, we first saw Naruto using it against Kabuto. This showcased how powerful the simple Rasengan is, and from then on, Naruto kept developing it into a more powerful jutsu. The next form is the Vermillion Rasengan, also known as the Demon Fox Rasengan, or the Nine-Tails Rasengan. It is powered by the Nine-Tails chakra, when Naruto is in his one-tailed form. In this form, Naruto doesn't need his clone to help him. Now, Sage Technique, Rasengan. When Naruto enters Sage mode, he can make great use of his senjutsu. This can be applied to his regular Rasengan to develop a more powerful version. This was the first step in his discovery that he could apply senjutsu to existing techniques in his arsenal. Spiraling serial spheres. This, also known as Rasengan Barrage, or Twin Rasengan, is a different technique. Instead of creating just one Rasengan in one hand, Naruto creates one in each hand. As a result, he can cause destruction using the twin Rasengans in the palm of his hand. Sage Technique. Spiraling serial spheres. This one is a variation of the regular spiraling spheres. It is the same concept as above, but I believe you can already tell how it's different. Naruto is developing the twin Rasengans in Sage mode in this section. Thanks to senjutsu, the overall power level of the Rasengans is increased, and it results in much stronger blows to the enemy. Big Ball Rasengan. As the name implies, this type is a much stronger and bigger version of the Rasengan. Developing a bigger and stronger Rasengan than the regular one requires a lot of chakra. Thankfully, Naruto had a tank full of chakra, which he made complete use of by developing this Big Ball Rasengan. Sage Art. Big Ball Rasengan. This is the same Big Ball Rasengan, but developed under the influence of senjutsu when Naruto is in Sage mode. The Sage mode enhances the Rasengans by giving them a huge buff. Big Ball. Spiral Absorption Sphere. So, in his Kurama Chakra mode, Naruto uses his chakra arms to create a Big Ball Rasengan at first, and then, with his extra chakra arms, he grabs the enemies and forces them against the Rasengan. Big Ball. Spiraling Serial Zone Spheres. What he does in this technique is that he first creates tons of clones. Then, he develops numerous Big Ball Rasengans with these clones, and they all slam their Rasengans into the target. Ultra Big Ball Rasengan. As the name suggests, this is the much bigger version of the already Big Ball Rasengan. The larger size includes more power compared to all other versions. As you might have predicted already, this type requires a lot more chakra than the regular Big Ball type. Sage Art. Ultra Big Ball Rasengan. Like all the other Sage Art influenced Rasengans, Naruto also infused it with the existing Ultra Big Ball technique. This enhanced the Rasengan's power to a superior level, and it acted like a ticking bomb that was capable of destroying a mountain. Sage Art. Many Ultra Big Ball spiraling serial spheres. One Big Ball Rasengan is enough to do tons of damage. So, how about creating tons of Ultra Big Ball Rasengans? Yes, Naruto came up with this mind-boggling technique against Kurama, the Nine Tails. Wind Release. Rasengan. This technique's concept is simple. The creator of Rasengan, Minato, always wanted to add his nature transformation into the technique, but he couldn't because of his untimely demise. However, his son Naruto was able to achieve this by adding his wind transformation to the Rasengan. Rasenshuriken. After Naruto discovered the Wind Release Rasengan, he immediately went on to discover a bigger and much stronger variant. Naruto made use of his clones to handle each part of the technique, from containing the chakra to adding the spinning nature to it brilliantly. As a result, it took the shape of a shuriken, earning the title of Rasenshuriken. Mini Rasenshuriken. This is the small version of the Rasenshuriken, but its destructive powers are incredible. He used it against the White Zetsu army. Planetary Rasengan. What he did was, he created a big Rasengan and surrounded it with small Rasengans like a moon orbiting around a planet. When in contact with this superior type of Rasengan, no one can hold against it, and need a massive time to recover. Tailed Beast Rasengan. Out of all the Rasengans, this Rasengan called the Tailed Beast Rasengan is incomplete. In his Nine Tails Chakra mode, Naruto used the chakra arms to create a Rasengan, which is a lot heavier than the other ones. As Naruto was able to create the Super Mini-Tailed Beast Ball later in the war, he completely ruled out this type of Rasengan and didn't completely perfect it. Magnet Release Rasengan. Naruto combined his Rasengan with Shukaku's Magnet Release. After coming into contact with the target becomes helpless, like they are paralyzed as the markings cover their whole body. Lava Release Rasenshuriken. A powerful technique whereby Naruto, after accessing Son Goku's power, creates a Rasenshuriken with a lava-infused fused nucleus, the heat of which causes the blades themselves to emit steam. The technique is strong enough to destroy a target's legs, and when expanded, it is powerful enough to bisect the Ten Tails tree form completely. Super-tailed beast, Rasenshuriken. Naruto and 8 of his shadow clones each form a Rasenshuriken that's been imbued with the unique chakra of a different tailed beast. Naruto's reason for using such a varied attack is because he doesn't know which type of chakra, Kaguya Otsutsuki, would be weak to. Ultra Big Ball Rasenshuriken. This is one of the OP techniques that was discovered by Naruto to counter Sasuke's powers. In his 6 Paths Sage mode, Naruto was able to create clones of this Kurama incorporated form and combine these clones into one by using 6 Paths Senjutsu. With multiple hands, he created one Ultra Big Ball Rasenshuriken in one hand and a Tailed Beast Ball Rasenshuriken in another hand. This technique's destructive power is just unimaginable. Gentle Step Spiraling Twin Lion Fists. Naruto, along with Hinata, came up with a new Rasengan by combining their 2 extreme techniques. By combining his Rasengan with Hinata's 8 trigrams Twin Lion's Crumbling attack, they successfully created the Gentle Step Spiraling Twin Lion Fists technique. That's all about the different types of Rasengan in Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Now let's see what Boruto has in store for us in terms of Rasengans. Vanishing Rasengan. As the title implies, it's a Rasengan that can disappear into thin air, but it can become invisible, yet it can hit its target. This is a great technique that can catch enemies off guard and deal huge damage to them. Rasengan Unison. This is more of a cooperation jutsu than all the other types of Rasengan. When 2 persons activate their karma, they can now streamline their energy to their partner, like lending a helping hand, and increase the prime aspects of a Rasengan. Compression Rasengan. As the name implies, it is indeed a compressed version of Rasengan. Boruto compressed the Rasengan to its endpoint by simultaneously generating it in one hand and condensing it via the other hand. Spiraling Rasengan Bullet. This is a powerful variant of the compressed Rasengan we saw above. From its name, I am sure you must have guessed how this Rasengan is made. The user can compress their Rasengan to resemble a bullet. Super Ultra Big Ball Rasengan. We have seen the Ultra Big Ball Rasengan in the Naruto series, and there is a much superior version for it as well. Naruto keeps expanding Rasengan's size to invent more techniques, so the user here creates a gigantic Rasengan equal to that of a big asteroid, and on its impact, the whole thing leaves a massive crater after destroying everything within its range. Deep Crimson Spiral. We have seen our protagonists create a Rasengan, but this time we saw the villain create one for the first time in the Boruto series. Momoshiki releases a Rasengan by amplifying the chakra to make it larger and more crimson with the powers of his Rinnegan. Parent and Child Rasengan is an ultra-overpowered Rasengan technique that has thrown off powerful villains like Obito, Momoshiki Otsutsuki, and many more. When a parent and child sum up their Rasengans, the output is unimaginable and can transcend any barrier to deliver an overpowered blow to the opponent. Rasengan Uzuhiko. This version of the Rasengan is presented in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 2, when Budo is fighting against Code, the strongest opponent. This is the strongest version of the Rasengan because it works with the rotation of the Earth, and this technique is capable of changing the rotation of the Earth. What makes it mighty? Apart from chakra, it was revealed that this type of Rasengan derives its powers from planetary motion and leaves the enemy disoriented once it hits them. That's everything you need to know about all the different types of Rasengans shown in the Naruto and the Boruto series so far. I hope I am able to explain every type of Rasengan clearly in this video.